we are on our way to our next adventure. More on that you'll see on another episode, because this one is a throwback to my birthday last year. It's a bit more nerdy than usual, but I recently found the footage again and I still wanted to share it with you guys. Hey guys! My lovely wife is behind the steering wheel, driving us. It's not the day before Christmas, like in the famous Christmas carol. It is the day after my birthday. And we are in the French part of the country, where people speak in a language I don't understand.
Almost there, 690.
We are going to the Euro Space Center. It's not like a launch pad or something. We don't have launch pads here, but it's gonna be a very cool place. With lots of activities, space-related stuff, or as Lynn put it in her vows, space thingies! Last time I was here was with my grandfather when I was a kid, and now I get to return with my wife. ESA, for those that don't know, stands for European Space Agency. The drive was like 2 hours, so it's pretty far away place from our home. And they say it's about 5 hours of fun, so looking forward to it. They have like all of these things. So yeah, like the ring, a big ring here. But yeah, look, planets. I think this big circle is representing the sun. Yeah, it is. This is representing the sun, and this is all to scale. So if you could walk, then here you would have Venus, and that would be Mercury. And then this is where we are, planet Earth. So you would get asteroids, and just to show, like, all the way there at the end, all the way at the back, that's the furthest planet of our solar system. Ganymede, Europa, and there we have our big gas giant. So this is really giving you a scale of how big our solar system is. Okay, I'm not gonna go to the furthest one, but there is the last one. This is Uranus. This is far. 50% scale, so double this size, was the thing in which the first American astronauts were shot into space. That was Mercury. Then we had Gemini. That's the first one where we had 2 people in there, because that one only had 1. And then this one had 3 people in it, but this one is scale 1/3. This is like a small model of what they went to the moon with. So the V2 rockets. So if you're like aware of World War II, that's basically where it started. Those first rockets were actually used as bombs. And then you get Vostok, which is Russian. Well, USSR. And then here you get the Saturn V, which is a massive rocket. And used to be the biggest flying rocket until very recent. Titan. And then one of my favorite ones, the Space Shuttle. And there was actually a Belgian astronaut that was on board this, Dirk Vriemhout. And then also Proton, which is Russian again. Like Space Shuttle and Proton were used for like the International Space Station. And then we have, the Ariane 5. This one is a European one. I could have seen that. The Atlas 5, which is again American. And then we have again Russian. Well, Russia's USSR, the Soyuz. It still flies. It started in 1976 and it's still flying. Well, one iteration of it. Then the Vega, which is like a smaller rocket from Europe. And then SpaceX Falcon 9. That one just keeps flying and landing like it's crazy. Then this one, that's a Japanese rocket. I think it's made by Mitsubishi. And the Long March, which is the Chinese rocket. And now we have Space Launch System, the SLS, or the Senate Launch System, because it costs a lot of money. That's currently one of the most powerful. And soon, there will be Starship right here. This thing is massive. So we're in the first room here. There's a bunch of interactive things, quizzes and everything. We just did quizzes together and Lynn did actually very well. I'm surprised. You got a passing grade if you combine the 2 quizzes.
Yanmar is enjoying our visit here in the Eurospace Center.
Okay, we're gonna do a gravity simulator.
Not too far, it's okay.
What did we get ourselves into? This is asking a lot of force in my arms just to lift. Okay, I thought we would be just okay walking out, but we're a little bit dizzy. So how did you think? What did you think?
Dizzy.
You're dizzy?
I can't imagine kids can do that.
This is normally only for on birthdays. Well, it was my birthday yesterday, but I think you have to book it in advance. This is so cool. The space shuttle simulator. Slightly jealous now of the people that go on space camp. Bunch of rovers, which I think you can control from the inside. My sweetheart controlling a rover. Yay! Mission complete. That was it.
Good, good. It's time to go.
Lynn got the introduction into spaceship thingies.
I also had fun, but definitely I also got bored.
I didn't get bored. Some of the VR things made me nauseous though. We got some nice coasters. This one and this one. My favorite picture moment was with like the model rockets outside. But it's definitely worth an experience inside, and I'm looking forward maybe one day when we have a kid or something to come back and introduce that kid into the space stuff. They do need to update some of their animations though. Some things were outdated, but still, totally worth it. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but that flag is all ripped up. Weird. My wife is driving in our capital, which isn't easy. We made it to the Swatch store. Limited edition sometimes really means limited edition. They only sell them on some days, and today wasn't one of the days they were selling the watches we wanted to buy. It's not looking like we're gonna get those watches after all. But still, it was nice to see the capital for a short bit. Let's go! So that watch that I had been looking for, I finally have it. The Saturn Moon Swatch from Omega and Swatch. I am very grateful to Atelier who found it all the way in New York. I looked for it in Belgium, I looked for it in the Philippines, couldn't find it, and then Atelier found it in New York. So thank you for that. Also, for everybody else, don't forget to like, subscribe, and press all the buttons. Bye guys!